Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang. Well, it's Monday night. Here we are again. Let's see who all's coming on. Everybody start saying hi. I see people coming in. Things are kind of getting people finding their seats, seeing what's going on. So, yes, Monday night. I told y'all that on the 11th, I would be live on Rex Bear's Leak Project channel. That has changed to the following week. So we will find that out, and I'll give you more when it's going to be. I believe it's going to be a week from Wednesday, and I will be live on the Leak Project, and I think that's going to be at noon Eastern. So we will see what's going on. Kristen, good to see you. Hello, how are you? Glad everything's going on. Hey, baby doll, I'm loving these new avatars. Yeah, I'll check out the solos. The avatars are awesome. We'll see what's going on and find out what's happening. Donna, good to see you. Welcome. Bangarang, always glad to see you in the house and everything else. So we'll see what's going on and find out what's shaking. All right. Does anybody want to start? Do we have a question right now? Or is somebody out there a little leery? Should I just start running some cards and we'll see what's happening? I got my coffee going. Let's see what's going on. All right. Everybody's just saying hi. We'll see what's going on. Okay, now then, let me flip these cards around. All right, let's see what's going on here and get this party started with some card readings. Let's see what's going on. Oh, hey, more people coming in. Kristen, hey, procedure is Thursday. Glad to hear it. We will lift you up in prayer. Hope everything goes well and you come in and you keep us posted. I think everything's going to be fine. Feel like you're going to be okay, just let us know. Keep the tribe posted. Everybody right now, we're just going to say a little prayer. Our most gracious, loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, healing light and energy, all that is universal, all that is energy, all that is God source. Please, we're asking you now to send your angels and your guides and wrap Kristen in healing energy and let everything go smooth as a bell on Thursday. And all we ask, so mote it be. All right, there we go, Kristen. That's good. Glad you keep us posted and we'll find out what's going on. Shar, hi, what do you think about my love life? I don't know you. So let's find out. Char's got a question about her love life. Let's see what we can do here. All right. I'm going to say another quick prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, spirits, guides, man, make sure your messages come through that I connect to my higher conscious and that I'm hearing you and not what's me. People want to hear your message, not mine, so mote it be. All right, Char, here we go. What do you think about my love life? Char's asking about her love life here real quick. Wow, a lot of people coming in. All right, I'm going to try to get through some of these a little quicker. I'm not trying to rush anybody, but I noticed last time I was like a half hour into the show or almost an hour into the show, and a lot of people still hadn't had their questions asked. So we're going to do that. We're going to go through here. Shar, real quick, let's talk about what's going on here. We have patience. So what I'm being told right out of the gate, Shar, is that if this is talking about be patient. Things are coming. Things are absolutely coming, and you're going to be able to see it. And it's going to be, there's time to act on something. What I'm really getting is there's somebody you might be interested in. Throw the bait out, okay? And I mean, let them know, but then be patient. The sun has to shine on something to make sure for this individual so they see what they're doing. So the King of Fire is here to talk about making sure love is there. Notice how we have a heart. This is your spirit. You're not going to be alone. Love is going to come out. This may actually be an older person, Char, that is going to come in and help you set boundaries, help you set up some things, but make you feel comfortable. But the key thing is, I want you to be comfortable within yourself. The 10 of Fire. Here we are back. So the 10, something's coming to an end, but something new. So I want you to be ready. We got a lot of fire in this reading. So that's about your will will, your drive, your dream, what you want to be. Make sure that you're following your dream and not somebody else's. And I think that's going to be what's big. But I see things coming, and I see what I'm really picking up here too on this King of Fire is make sure you're setting your boundaries, okay, to go after what you want and don't chase somebody else out of loneliness. That's what I'm getting, okay? Wow, bangarang. All right, while I'm doing this, let me mix the cards up here. All right, I don't like putting them all in back together. Y'all know that, because I like to make sure a spirit brings them back out in another reading that it wasn't due to my poor shuffling. Moon Sun, hello everyone. Glad you are here, Moon. Welcome. Ari, the Aries princess. Or are you saying Ari, the Aries princess? But welcome, Bangarang. Glad y'all are here. A lot of new faces. Glad to see that. Leanne, welcome aboard. Glad you are here. Deborah is in the house. Glad you are here. Bangarang, Tejasave. I don't want to mess up your name, but that is, you're here. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Everybody's getting on. Leanne saying hi to everybody. Shell is in the house. How are you, Shell? Glad you are here. Jennifer O'Rourke, hello. You know, everybody, make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're sitting there. Ring the bell. Select all, because then when other things come out, you'll be able to get notified of what's happening. All right. I've got, also be aware, tomorrow night, I've actually got preset to come out, a pre-recorded. I did it today for a tarot pull for the rest of the year, but you get to pick your deck. So make sure tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern, that's going to come out, or the next morning, however you want to do it. But that will be there where you can look at it, pick the deck, and the readings are already there. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'd love for you to tell me what you think about that when I need everybody's opinion. All right. So, Ari, what do I need to know? Okay. Oh, what do I need to know right now? Gotcha. Okay. I'm old, Ari, so I'm still catching up with all the acronyms of everything. So bear with me. But what does Ari need to know? So right now I'm going to take a moment, kind of calm down, go into center. Want to concentrate on Ari. Ari, I want you to close your eyes. Just concentrate on me a little bit right now. Okay? Let's share some energy. All right? And what does Ari need to know right now? That's our question. All right? So here we go. Let's get this started. All right, Ari. So, cutting the deck. So, the first card, the light card we have for Ari, is the 8 of water. Ari, right out of the gate, this is saying there's something that's no longer serving your best interest, and you probably need to cut it loose so you can find something new, and something new is coming to you. But you have to take an action to break something loose. When I look at your shadow card, the card off the bottom, I get the 6 of fire. So this is talking about victory and finding that spot where you want to be. Look at this, okay? We got this beautiful, a ship. So something's happening, some things are coming in, but there is something you need to break free of so you can find your way. We have the 10 of water. This is all emotion, all right? So what I'm seeing here is you're being able to be happy. Something of emotional has happened. Something is not serving you emotionally, and it's time to let it go. The 10 of water is here to say, if you want to be happy, you have to be pure at heart, and love is playing a huge role here. So, Ari, this is what I'm saying. I want you to watch out and see what's going on, because we have the 3 of earth. This means it's going to be you and other people. You're going to be dealing with some stuff and some things that are going on, but the 3 of earth is that creativity. Look, we actually have, I don't know if you can see it very good here. Let me see if I can't bring it up. What I'm seeing is a butterfly right off of her elbow coming off that plant. And what I'm seeing here is you need to understand butterfly is metamorphosis. And this is going to be where your life needs to change. You need to change some things and let go of some things so you can grasp and allow something old to go away so something new can come in. The Three of Earth is talking about creating, making something happen, messenger of the water. And let me see. So this would be equivalent to the night, okay? Messenger. Notice how we have something very small, okay? But it's one of the strongest creatures in the sea kingdom. I need you to understand that. So in here, there is a message coming to you from spirit. So I want you to be very quiet and let that feminine energy come through. This has a lot to do with your emotions, and I would not be surprised if this is not coming back to a relationship or some type of love, interest, things like that. So there is somebody coming into your life. I see this. Listen to who this is. There's somebody giving you a message. And finally, we have transformation, which would fit all of this, bringing things to an end, victory, walking away from something, letting something come to an end. Transformations, 13, okay? 13. In any other deck, this would be the Death card. And the Death card is not to be feared. It is there to let you know, Ari, that you have to let something go. It is definitely, this is Spirit putting the icing on the cake, saying it's time to let something go so something new can grow in its place. I hope that makes sense. Let me know what you think, and I hope that was able to validate something for you or give you a heads up. Wow. Bangarang, that's awesome. Deshave, why did Sid unadd me on Snap today? Was it because I ignored him when he wanted to talk to me? You know what? You have to ask him. All right? I don't read people. I don't want to know. I don't do third party. Again, we'll ask you, and I think we've talked about Sid before. What I'm feeling like, what I'm really picking up here is you're too focused on this person in an unhealthy manner. All right? So therefore, things are not happening. I'm going to pull some cards here real quick, and I think we're going to find out that what I'm getting is this is not a healthy space for you. You are becoming almost like a stalker, okay? Where you've got an unhealthy addiction to this person, and Spirit is stepping in and trying to block some things, and I think you're scaring them a little bit. So let's find out. Let's see what's going on. I'll bring the cards up. Let's see what's happening here. Save wants to know what's going on with Sid, so all I can do is read and let the cards tell me what you need to know. 9 of Water, okay? What I'm really picking up here, 9 of Water means manifesting, bringing something into the real world. And this is what I see. If you look, I'm really picking up fear here. That you're trying too hard and almost strangling him, making him feel like he's drowning because you're pushing too hard at something. Let's go here. All right. But this is talking about bringing something to an end, and that a manifestation is around the corner. We do have the Emperor. Is there a father figure at play here? This is going to be one of the things. Do you fit into that family dynamic? Because all of a sudden, what I'm really picking up here, Jasave, is the fact that would you fit into their family picture or their family dynamic? His dad, your dad, somebody's dad, they are definitely playing a role in this thing, and you need to be aware of it. You know, we have Call. It's time for you again. What it's saying is it's time for you to shed off the childlike outer shell so you can see above and beyond yourself and get to that higher plane. This is calling for deep thinking and to look and to let something here is saying you are not the right person at this time, and there's something coming in. 10 of Earth. Again, this is something good. It's about as gone as far as you can go, okay? But 10 of Earth is saying it's coming to an end and something new is coming. 2 of Water, all right? I think what's going on here, Spirit's trying to tell you that there are things that you and Sid could be good at, but what I'm getting is you're trying to push a relationship too fast, and you become so focused on Sid, you might miss an actual relationship that's good for you. It's time for you to be by yourself for a while. Okay? Don't look for a relationship. Let the relationship come to you. That's what's going on, Hermit. Find your own path. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you're free. And that will then let things come to you in a whole different manner. Wow. Banger. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Kristen, I think everything will go well. My question is about a move I'm about to make. What do I need to know is my question. Okay, let's ask. Good question. Kristen, what does Kristen need to know? I'm separating the cards back out, making sure they're not piled up here so everybody can kind of see what I'm doing, all right? Getting them all back in the deck, but I separated them out. Okay, so Kristen wants to know, she's making a move. I'm going to settle in, okay? And let's see what's going, okay? Let me clear my mind a little bit. Concentrate on Kristen. Kristen, this is about the move. What do I need to know? Kristen wants to know what she needs to know about this move. And so let's see what happens here, okay? Kristen, your light card right out of the gate. Page of Earth. Now, the pages have that that let's go get it, that instinct. Get passionate about it, but make sure you understand right now you need to move carefully. What I'm really picking up is the page is coming to let you know be careful about the way you're spending your money or making the move in the right way. Don't hurry it. The page is great to have passion. Things are coming. Notice we have a fairy here and a sprite and things that are definitely able to move. But what I want you to understand is the page is that kind of young, passionate spirit. Go slow, go easy is what I'm really getting. We have the shadow card for you. All right. 8 of air. All right. So we do have definite movement here. And what we've got here, though, is stress. All right. The 8 of air is talking about understanding that you are not alone, okay? And this is why I'm really picking up it's time to be very, very careful because you could make a move really fast and be looking for home, okay? That's what I'm picking up. You could be regretting that decision. One of the things is, let me ask you this question, Kristen. What I'm really feeling is you've been in this position before and it didn't work out the best in the world for you. Now you're in this position again and you're worried about it. You know what? You got to find your passion and you are meant to move. You are not trees. We're supposed to go along. The 2 of earth, all right? Little juggling going to be happening here. Notice we have earth, everything in the real world. This is going to be, it's not going to be super easy. You're going to have to judge, but this is going to be you partnering with yourself, with somebody else, with whatever's going on. But you're going to have to be juggling to make this happen. So move slowly. Messenger of earth. This is all about what's going on with you. Yes. The messenger is here to tell you it's time to move forward. It is okay to move on, but they want you to move carefully and don't let fear and don't let yourself repeat the same mistakes is what I just got told. Temptation. Yeah. See the bite in the apple? Ring a bell? Okay. Kristen, you might be tempted to either overdo it or go too far, or you might be tempted, what just hit me, to be afraid and not do it. The temptation is there telling you don't chain yourself to one thing or the other, that you have to make the move, or B, that you can't make the move. You have to do this all from the messenger of saying it's all going to be done with a plan. There's that 2. It's all going to be done with a strategy. It's not going to be super easy. Don't get locked into something that's going to really, kind of throw you for a loop. And finally, 4 of earth. This is a good, solid base. So what I'm really picking up is the move will be good. The move works. You can't be doing this or be walking around afraid the whole time. Get your plan, though. move on it. That's going to be the key thing. This is going to help you start a good base. But with that page of earth and this four of earth, there are times it's okay to be greedy. I want you to mind your money and watch your budget. That's what's really ringing through to me here. So be careful. You might be, the temptation card might be going, hey, oh, we can work this out. I'll figure it out to get something. And you might be spending a little too much money, if that makes sense. Make sure you're staying on budget. That's what I got. Wow. Bangarang. Let me know. Let me know what's going on there, okay? Keep me posted. Would love to hear about that. Everybody, you can reach me down, hit the little more underneath the title, and my link tree is down there where you can set a private session. Books are down there. Books my wife has written, I've written. Even some of Laura's books are in there, or courses for spiritual self-defense. So check it out. Kristen Bangarang. All right. Let's see what's going on. Hi, Mom. Glad you're there. All right. Everybody's here. Let's keep this thing moving. Thank you for everyone for positive vibes and prayers. Always. Kristen, what to expect for the rest of this week? Okay. I'm worried about this guy I've been thinking about. He's going through a rough time. Okay. Now, here's what I want. It's okay to worry about people. Kristen, you're an empath. You know this, all right? You need to set up are y'all in the position yet where I don't want you putting too much energy where it doesn't belong. It is good for you to worry. I want you to just be careful. So, Kristen, what I'm going to ask for you to do, all right? This is one I want us to join hands. I want you to just relax, close your eyes, and let's vision ourselves transporting into space to our white room, our construct, where I've asked all my angels, I want you to form a border around it, protection. Nothing dark is allowed in here, no attachments. If there are any bad attachments, take care of them before we enter the room. And Kristen, you and I will enter the room and just breathe for a minute. Take a moment and breathe. Feel the light energy that is of this room. This room is of the light. It is of light energy. You will notice, you will see if you look up to the ceiling, it's a solid white ceiling, but energy is permeating from the heavens. Energy is coming up through the floor right between us. Take one of the chairs, and I want you to sit down and reach out, and I want you to start to just hold my hand. And let's think about this and put this guy in your mind. Let's see what's going on. He's going through some stuff. And what I'm really picking up right now, Kristen, is I want you to grab this energy, okay? I think you feel it. This is some stuff he's got to go through. So I want you to be supportive, but you can't fix it. Is that making any sense? Let's find out what's going on here, okay? I'm gonna read the cards. All right, Spirit. Kristen wants to know. She's worried about a guy that she's been thinking about, and he's going through a rough time. Be careful of a heartstring attachment at this point. It seems a little early, okay? Let that go. You are a healer. You are an empath, and therefore your first urge is to heal and to fix. But sometimes people have to go through some things, Kristen, in order to get to where they need to be on their next step. Let's go here. So first thing we're going to look at, Kristen, is this first card, which is the 10 of Earth. So what I'm getting is there is something that's going on here that's an end of a phase, okay? There's something going on in his real life, that in the tangible world, that something's coming to an end, and I'm not sure he knows how to deal with it. You are there to help him and remind him things change, things happen. So something is coming to an end. Some type of phase is coming to an end. When I look at, let me see which one of these cards it is. There we go. It's that one. All right. The shadow card, I do see conflict. All right. And I do see a need for help. I want you to be careful that this is not some attachments that you're going to get wrapped up in. So the 5 of Earth, don't go volunteering is what I'm really picking up. He needs to ask for help. It is not your place to jump in and force the help. Am I making sense? You can still care. You can still love if that's where you're at. But there's a certain point where he needs to take some action in and of his own life and seek help for something or for someone, something that he's going through. You know, we have the Nine of Fire. So I feel like something's being manifested. He's trying to manifest something, all right, that he truly wants for a desire and a dream, but something's got to be, he's got to ask for help, and something's got to come to an end first. This Nine of Fire is there to see we can build our own universe, we can build our own stars, but it's in his spirit. What does he want to do? Where does he want to go? We're back to the page of Earth, and look at all of these Earth cards, okay? This page is here to say, you know what? There's something I'm really feeling that has got to be. The pages are always come twofold. They always come a little cautionary to me of being careful, okay? Especially being careful with money or getting themselves out of a relationship or something, but it's real world. At the same time, there's something he's passionate about, and this passion is okay. You just got to make sure it's channeled in the right way. And this is all having to do with his actual physical world. Patience. You are going to have to show patience. You notice we have the female here as patience. Temperance, okay? Anything to excess is bad. You worry about you, let him worry about him right now. Doesn't mean you don't care and you can be there to support. But yes, this is confirming you need to let him go through some of whatever he's got to go through. You need to stay focused on where you're going. This could become a distraction to you. Remember me saying that? Well, here's the Chariot to actually put that icing on that cake. All right, the Chariot. You need to stay focused on where you want to go, what do you want to do, and not get off into somebody else's problems. Kristen, I really feel like there's something you're wanting to accomplish, something you're wanting to achieve. All right, be careful not to get pulled off course of this. You stay the course. Doesn't mean you don't care. Doesn't mean you can't stop and help. All right, but you have your own road to travel. All right, wow, bangarang. Let me know. Y'all, please let me know how these things resonate with you. Drop it in the chat. Send me an email, whatever you need to do. tarotwithanAttitude@gmail.com. Let's see what's going on here. Mixing the cards up. Get this Ten of Earth back in here. I might pull out another deck here in a minute just to make things easier. Okay. Moon Sun. All right. Any good changes with regards to my finances? We are going to pull. That one might be too big for right now. I'm going to use my amethyst. My mind keeps being drawn over to this one. So I'm going to do this. Let's come up here. I'm going to go right to my pendulum, or a different pendulum. I don't know if y'all have seen this one before or not. But, so, first thing I'm going to do is I have not worked with this pendulum in a while. Pendulum, Spirit, will you work with me using this pendulum? Yes. Is there anything I should do to cleanse you or anything at all right now before we work? No. Okay. Now, I'm shaking because I don't normally hold it up that high. All right. Here's what's going on. So we are going to ask, are there any good changes occurring with regard to Moon Sun's finances? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So now let's ask the other question. I'm just going to cut the deck like this and find out what's going on. Let's find out and say, what do you need to know about him? And we'll pull a couple of cards here real quick, okay? What does Moon Sun need to know about these finances? Yes, I'm seeing that things are going to be changing for the better. Two of Fire, all right? So this is about your spirit, your drive, knowing what I want you to see here is get a good view. Take what you're doing, make a good look at the plan, okay? And make sure you're following that plan. This would be Two of Wands in any other deck, Moon Sun. What I should understand, this, she's getting the highest view she can get, okay, to see which way she needs to go, shedding plenty of light. So when something comes your way, get that bird's eye view, get up high over it emotionally, stay mental with it, but with that fire, and let light radiate down on it so you can see and get all of the details. You know, patience. This card has been coming up a lot today. Patience, patience, patience. We're at the end of the year. We're all ready for some things to happen, things to change. But we got to remember, we have to let things run its course. We are back with the Chariot. And again, I spread these cards out. You stay focused on where you want to go. Don't get sidetracked. Now, with regard to your finances, what I'm seeing is you've got one horse looking dead ahead and something that try to keep catching this horse and making it look sideways. And if you look, our little charioteer here, okay, she's starting to look with that horse. Make sure, if there's nothing wrong with looking left, looking right. But a lot of times, like when you're driving, if you start to look right, you'll start steering right, okay? Make sure that's not pulling you off course. Or make sure that what's going on, do you need to stop and take a look at what's happening? That's going to be the thing. But how does that fit in your life? We have the call. This is the judgment. This is releasing the old, allowing yourself to come up and reach to your higher conscious and thinking. This is a partnership, and some things could be coming to fruition with a partnership. Now, is this partnership with yourself? Is it with somebody else? But I want you to have an eye on detail. And Queen of Earth is here to say, guess what? It's okay to take care of you. Things are coming for you. But you need to nurture this and make sure. A lot of people are going to be telling you, here's what you got to do, here's what you got to do, here's what you got to do. You listen to this divine mother, okay? And it's okay to take care of yourself. So there are some good things coming. Listen, get rid of some old thoughts. Get rid of, there's a hard way. All right, I'll give you an example. And I'll try. I'm going to keep moving, guys, I promise. But it's important to this, all right? To what I'm trying to tell you, Moon Sun. All right, at 60 years old, my wife and I had a beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bath pool home. Everything was set, just fixing to go in retirement. All right, nobody at my age does what we did. And I was sitting with friends on the rooftop on a rooftop pool at an apartment somewhere, and I picked up the phone and called my wife, and I'm like, "Hey, look, what do you think about selling the house and getting out from underneath the burden?" Now, the majority of the house is paid for, so we had hardly nothing today for payments. And let's just get rid of a lot of our hang-ups, okay? And sell the house and move into an apartment. People are like, "You've lost your mind." You know what? Most freeing thing we've ever done. Most freeing thing we've ever done. And that's where that 20 is coming from. You might need to follow your heart, okay? And not use the old set and standard way with whatever's coming with this money. But get your mind free and clear and make sure it's coming from a place of purity, if that makes any sense. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Love all this energy tonight. Yeah, it's great energy, isn't it? I love it. Miley, do you see me getting a promotion next year within my organization? You know what? I'll bring the pendulum back out. Do me a favor, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and do the share. I appreciate it. It's all I ask, okay? So, Miley wants to know, is she getting a promotion next year within her organization? Yes. To answer your question, yes, that is going to happen. Things are going to come. Now, I don't have a lot of details around it, but that directly answers your question. Is according to the pendulum, according to spirit, and everything I have got, you are going to be receiving some type of promotion next year. I am getting, you might have to shift departments, if that makes any sense, but that's what's going to happen, And no, I didn't, Desjasave. You need to go back and rewatch it. I handled it directly, okay? and let's see what's going on. All right, everybody's talking. All right, that's good. All right, Savi, let's get one thing. Rules to the game. You ask the question. All right. Don't keep reposting it. All right. I love you, and it's okay. All right. But asked and answered, and I'm trying to get to everybody else too. Okay. So if you need to, when we're done, go back, rewatch it. I did answer your question. Okay. Because again, I don't read people third party. I will not tell you this is why he did it. I will tell you what you need to know about the situation. And that's what I did. Okay? Let me know what's going on. Hey, everybody there, Donna. I wanted to share tonight. I had Chinese food. My fortune was trust in the divine timing of your life's journey this year. You know what? That's amazing. And Gillian has been after me. She will put it in there, all right, to talk about fortune cookies and using some of these sayings and seeing how they relate to the cards and the spirit. That's awesome. But there is always messages come in a lot of meaningful forms, and that could be one of them. You know, Jennifer O'Rourke, I have a huge construction project that I need to execute to help with the safety and independence of my mother, who is 80 years young and disabled brother. Will my grand dreams for them work out? Jennifer O'Rourke, let's just ask. We're going to go, whenever people ask yes or no questions, I tend to go right to my pendulum. All right? And have been there, sweetie, trying to work with parents as an only child that were going through a lot. Let's just leave it at that, a lot, okay? It was really hard. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, just let me know, all right? All right. So Jennifer O'Rourke wants to know about this huge construction project. Will her grand dreams for them work out? What it's doing is it's going around and it's telling me that yes, but there's something else that's got to, because it will fall back into yes, but it's going in a circle, which is telling me there's something that has to happen yet. I hope that makes sense, if that makes any sense in the world. But this one thing that has to happen is a key component. And we need to make sure that that key component comes through so then it can happen. That's what I'm getting. And what we're seeing here is the Queen of Water. All right. Love. Put love, energy. Don't get caught up, but it's okay. Remember, you have to take care of you too. All right? Your mother, it's very emotional here, Jennifer, when we're talking about moms and dads and brothers. There are things. Yes, you can do this, but what I want you to do is go into more of a meditative state and make sure you're taking time to talk to Spirit to find out what exactly needs to get done to make this happen. This is all emotional for you. There's some choice that has to be made. All right? 7 of water, 7 of cups. These are about making the right choices. So I want you to go into that nurturing emotional place, the place of happiness. And what I want you to understand is now you have to take and make a decision. Something's going to happen with this that is going to cause you to have to choose. Or are you already hung up in a choice if you don't know what to do? It is okay to make decisions that are for your better good as much as it is for everybody else's. So these decisions are going to have to be made, and they're emotional decisions. Look at all this water. All right? Memories. Being nostalgic. Going back and living in the past. These are all things that are happening to you right now. All right? You're wanting to make things better than what you had it, is what I'm actually picking up. You're wanting somebody to make sure you know that you love them and that you are there to take care of them or whatnot. But you've got to be careful that while we think about the past, you have to live in the now. All right? Page of air. All right? Whatever this decision is, you need to get into it with your head and not emotional, and study. There are certain outcomes. Page of Air is here to say learn, learn, learn. Okay? There is something that you're missing or something that has to happen, but get your mind in it and not just emotional and hoping and throwing things. Now we're at the 7 of Air. Now, here is why you have to be careful. You'll get so carried away in the emotional aspect of this. Something will try to take something away from you. All right? You're taking care of a lot, and there's a lot of responsibility here. Also, I'm really picking up. Listen, if somebody is telling you something that's too good to be true, I want you to start double checking everything, because somebody might be trying to take advantage of a situation. All right? That's what I'm really picking up here. All right? With finally the messenger of fire. You've got to come up with a plan about how you want to do this. Get your plan together. This would be the night, all right? And understand that the messenger of fire is here to say, we're going to make this happen. This is a dream for you, all right? But a knight always has a plan. A knight knows what's going to happen before they just go running in, okay? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do? So yes, I see that this is going to happen. I see there is going to be some very powerful choices you're going to have to make. You're going to have to use your mind and intuition to make sure that your dream comes true. Wow. Banger. That's what I got. Okay. Let's see what's going on from there. Shar, I just wanted to say thank you so much. That definitely hit home, and I look forward to seeing future readings. Fantastic. Look forward to it myself. Let me get some things shaped back up here so we can get some things going. Oh, about to put a card in upside down. All right, or literally upside down. All right, bang right. Okay. Astral Chemist. How's my money look in February? There's a journey. How does the money look in February? Astral Chemist wants to know about finances in February. So specifically, February. Astral Chemist. Kristen, I want to make sure you came out of the room and you're okay. I get caught up in the show, and I don't. Sometimes I leave people hanging. I want to make sure that you're clear, you're free, you feel good, you're back, you're grounded, or whatnot. So if you just let me know, I would appreciate it. If we need to go back in and tidy that up some more, I will be glad to. Okay? So here we go. Astral Chemist. Here we go. 2 of water. All right. So I see things going swimmingly well. See what I did there? You know what I want you to understand? There is something going on. There is something having to do with a relationship. Your finances are going to be good, but they're going to be locked into some type of relationship. Now, that's not necessarily a love relationship, but it is relationship. Could be even relationship to something else. It's like if this goes right, this goes right. So I'm seeing some good things here. We have the 10 of air. All right. The 10 of air is talking about these problems, whatever you've been going through, they're coming to an end. These mental problems, I need you to start focusing on what you think you create. All right. And being very aware mentally of what's going on around you, because something new is going to appear and to begin. We have the king of air. So in order for all of this to happen, this king is here to say you've got to make some boundaries around what you think and let your conscious mind, your logical mind, rule as this comes forward. This very well could even be an older person, an investment, somebody that has either investment ties or knowledge for you. You might want to listen and pay attention, okay? Somebody is coming in that could be represent that older, very smart male, masculine energy, all right? 4 of air. A lot of this is going to be involved around you being present. you being here and not getting wrapped up emotionally. So the Four of Swords, okay, is talking about you can't worry about everything. All right? It's time to just sit down, rest, keep an eye on what's going on, keep your mental wits about you, and everything will be fine. The Four of Earth, here we are again with another four, a good base, a good starting place. So the Four of Air is about a good starting place by letting go of the battle and being ready for the next battle. The Four of Earth, all right, is about, notice how we have coins up here and things like this. You need to be mindful of what your money's doing, all right? And that would be the best way I can find it. You've established a good base. Don't let somebody, it's okay to be a little stingy, a little greedy with it, okay? That's what I'm getting. We have the Nine of Fire here. All right, yeah, it felt like there were two cards there. The Nine of Fire here is to let you know you're going to be able to achieve and reach this dream of whatever it is you're wanting to do. Everything's going to work out. It's going to be fine, but just keep your wits about you. Does that make sense? Wow. Bangarang. Okay, there we go. Let me get over here. All right. I got to try to get caught up again. Am I that far behind again? Or where am I at? No, there I am. All right. That is a good message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. That, I just love these things. I love when everybody gets together. We are such a strong tribe. We have such a strong healing vibe. I want more people to be a part of it, okay? And let's find out what's going on. These cards are so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Not a problem. This is, let me see if I can bring this over here. The Good Tarot. Oh, let me make it where you can see it, okay? The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. I love her stuff. She's got a lot of stuff, does a lot of commercial stuff, but at the same point, her artwork and a lot of what she puts in. So this deck is actually a very positive deck to work with, okay? It's been sitting on my shelf, and I haven't used it, and one day, boom, it just started calling to me the way it does. But this is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. That's what's going on, I'm the other Kristen with the probably unusual sounding Finnish last name from my immigrant great grandparents, LOL. Kristen, yeah, no, you're the one I was talking to about making sure that we got you grounded, you're back from that room and everything. I hope everything works well. So, yeah, I got two Kristens, all right, Kristen Klein and Kristen Harmala. That's the one I'm thinking of. Let's see what's happening. Trying to get caught up. Kelsey Wales, good to see you. Wells, I guess. Hello. Kelsey, do me a favor. You got a question? Drop it in the chat. I'm getting there, and everybody just be patient. I'm trying to stroll right through here and get to everybody. All right. Kelsey Wales. Kelsey Wells. Wow. Hello. Bangarang. Got a lot of new people here tonight. You hear me yell Bangarang. It's the purpose of what we do. What you put out, you get back. But it requires action. And what we want you to do is get grounded. I want you to breathe. Let everything go, okay? And understand that everything you have magic. We've just walked away from it a lot of times that we had as a kid. So we want to get grounded, breathe deep, find our magic again, because once we find our magic, you can find your wings and you can fly. That's what this is all about. That's what we're doing. I am good. How are you? I hope everybody's well. May I know what are Jay's feelings for me? Kelsey, sorry, I don't read third people. I will tell you what you need to know about being in a relationship with Jay, but I do not read people third party. It's one of those things. I wouldn't pry on you without your permission, okay? So I hope that makes sense. This isn't coming from a place of anger or badness. There are a lot of people out there that will do those types of readings. I tell people, be careful, all right? Because the only way to know, that's one of the things about life is we're supposed to date, we're supposed to talk, we're supposed to communicate. And one of the things I find out here in the metaphysical realm, all right, dealing with relationships, a lot of people don't want to put in the effort. And I'm not saying that's you, Kelsey. A lot of people just want to know. And if I sat here and told you, nope, he has no feelings for you, Well, that doesn't mean something couldn't change 3 days from now or tomorrow. Okay. You've got to find this out and explore it. That's life. That's living. That's what's going on. But I can share with you some guidance without violating anything of what a relationship, what you need to know about a relationship with Jay. So let's take a look at that. I will go at it from that. This is what you need to know. All right. So here we go. All right. Ace of Water. So we do have emotionals. There are some emotions that are flowing. And our little seahorse, again, I've already said, holding this pearl. So these are good signs, okay? That there is true feelings, there are some type of sentiments involved here, and that you could be awash with them. But I'm not saying what he is, but I am seeing a pearl here. Remember, the question was, what do you need to know about this relationship? So the ace is telling me this is something that's just in the beginning. So while the seahorse is one of the strongest creatures in the underwater world, it's not exactly the fastest. I want you to take your time and let this open up. That's exactly what's being said. We have the Seven of Earth. All right. Yeah. All right. This is just thank you, validating. Spirit is validating everything I just said to you. All right. Take your time in this real world. You have to put the work in. Don't try to make something happen. Okay. Don't push it. This is about you observing. 7 is about making choices. It's about planning. It's about looking. So what I want you to do is to understand that in the 7 of Pentacles, all right, this is here to remind us we need to be grounded. See, our person here can fly, all right, but they are electing to stay grounded because they're observing what needs to go on. All right. So you need to make these observations for yourself so you can assess and see what's happening so you know what's better for you. The moon. There is something that you are not aware of. You don't have all the facts for this relationship. And you're not going to unless you use your intuition and you start walking through this yourself. Now, don't let fear, don't let the water come up and drown you. Don't let this become an emotional nightmare for you. The moon will highlight some things, but they're not all. You notice how the full moon comes out. Sometimes it's so bright. But no matter how bright the full moon is, there's something that's always hidden in the dark. The full moon is a trickstress. She is a person of mystery. She is telling you, you need to use your intuition as you're walking into this relationship and finding out what's going on. 4 of air. Chill. That's what all this is coming down to. Don't let your brain take you into a battle that you don't need, and it could change the course of things. Chariot. You stay focused. And what I'm really picking up is you need to stay focused on you, Kelsey. Make sure you are falling in love with you. You are taking care of you. The more strong and more powerful, the more direction you see. What I'm really picking up is that Jay will find that attractive, okay? And that you need to understand there are going to be some things that try to pull you off course. Do not let that happen. The Chariot is about moving forward. You need to keep moving. We've got the page here again, the page of Earth. You know what? If you like them, tell them. Hey, you're really cool. You know how to say I love you. You know, be smart. Step into this. But this is a time for communication, and this could be something very real. All right? So if you're passionate about it, if it's something you really want to know and you want to pursue it. All right? Ask. You just don't have to dive in. Okay? Is that making sense? That's what I'm really getting here. But yes, I feel there could be something on the other side of this. I think it's there, but I think if you push it, man, it's going to break some boundaries or whatnot. So that's what I'm getting. Wow, bangarang. Okay. Communication, I'm getting hit in the head and I'm getting hit in my throat. I got to get something cold to drink here. Hold on. All right. What I'm being told here right now is this is all about you communicating correctly and properly with him. And this is going to be a key issue, is in the communication. 7, making choices. We had the 7 before, taking a look around, knowing the lay of the land before you move. And then when you move in the right direction. Wow. Sorry about that, folks. Woo! Kelsey, listen to me. That hit me very hard about the communication and about keeping your head in this game. And you will find the true answers and things will come out that you need to know. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Kristen Klein, I have to learn to be greedy. LO, it's not in me. You know what? We have been taught, I want you to think about this, Kristen. We have been taught over and over and over. Help, 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 give, give, give. It's better to give than to receive, okay? And a lot of times that is true, but you can give too much, all right? And so what I'm looking at here is, and going back to your reading about what you're talking about, make the other party pull their weight, okay? Because they will anchor to you and you will run into problems. That's what that's getting at, if that makes any sense, you know. Let's see what's going on here. Amira, can I know what this male why this male D wants to apologize to me? Because I got a reading, I have to forgive him. All right. Well, your message is a little confusing. I will tell you this, okay? He doesn't have to ask for forgiveness or apologize for you to forgive him. So give me a little more in there, okay? Because what I'm seeing is you got a reading that says you have to forgive him. Is this something that you need to let go of? Is it something that happened or something you're unaware of? So I need a little more information. I'm going to throw some cards here for you real quick. Hi, Miss Cynthia. I see you there. I'll be right there. Just 1 second. Glad to see you here. All right. Amira, here we go. Let's find out. Okay. So we're going to cut this deck. So there's some huge emotional thing going on here. And there's some emotions here that it's like new emotions, new things are happening. So I don't have a real good picture yet of what's going on. But again, you too, I just sat down and mixed all these cards up. The 4 of water, the 4 of cups. Now then, 4s are about establishing a good base, okay? But what I want you to do is, the 4, if you're not careful, you can become complacent and sit down and get locked into one place, okay? So there's something going on here that if you need to forgive him, do you know what you're supposed to forgive him for? What this may be saying is you need to forgive him whether he apologizes or not. Okay? I'm not sure what's going on here. So this is about what I'm picking up here on a relationship. You need to ask him. Just talk to him. Find out what's going on. Is there somebody new? Is there a third party? Is there somebody new coming into the picture for you? But what I'm getting is it's time to express your feelings in this whole situation. You can still forgive somebody and express your feelings. It's healthy, but then you can't hold it over them anymore or whatnot. So I'm getting some real big readings here. 7 of Earth. Analyze what's going on. If somebody's done something, we can forgive them, okay? And we can move on. But we don't have to let that happen again. So observe. What I'm really seeing here is I don't think you have all the information yet, okay? And you need to gather more information to be able to understand what to do or where to go. Or that's what I'm getting here with this whole relationship thing, okay? Let me know. I'd love to know more about that and to be able to ask better questions or whatnot. But that's what I've been given right now. Cynthia, good to see you. Hi, Rob. Blessings of love for you and all your family. Absolutely. Miss Gillian is here in with us. So, Deborah, we're good. Hi. Everybody saying hi. Kristen, I will be patient with him then. Thank you. I'm telling you, Kristen, that is going to be key for you here, and it's going to be hard, all right? But see what's going on, all right? A moon sign occurring. Okay. So again, the reading was a while back, so I got to find out what's going on. I don't remember a lot of time. Mom Moon. Hey everyone, do the cards have anything exciting coming up for me? Mauve, let's see what's happening. I got to get caught up. See, folks, Mauve came in. Wow, see, a lot of these came in like right at 9 o'clock, and it's already 10 o'clock. It's taken me that long. Everybody, do me a favor. Remember, you can come in the room early and post your questions so they get in queue, all right? So I don't like to start running through questions really fast, but I need people. If you post your question, just be a little patient. I'll get there. Okay? We'll find out what's going on. All right? Mauve, so good to see you. Bangarang. 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 Okay. Mauve Moon. This page of Earth keeps coming up over and over and over, no matter where I put it in the deck. Folks, the page of Earth is talking about getting physical. Yes, in the tangible, real world, things are happening, and you can go make them happen. Get that pioneering, that young spirit, that passion that a young person has when you're trying to do something and go make something happen. Yes, you have some things that are coming up. Here we have the 2 of fire. So what I want you to know, Mauve, is there are things, and I know you already know some of this, that you need to be there are things that are happening, okay? It's time for you to come up with a plan, all right? It's time for you to take a look and see what's going on because you're fixing to start moving forward. But as you move forward, you need to know exactly where you're going and what you're doing. The 7 of water, you're going to have some choices to make. So some exciting things are happening. This is going to be really get you going on that fire, on that spirit, on that will, wanting to get some dreams done, but you're going to have to make some decisions. Understand you can make decisions that benefit you, that make you happy. Call. This is about letting go. And Mauve, I know you. I don't know you, but I know you from being in here so much. All right? You have gifts. You have these things, and you do. Okay? For your next level of ascension, what you're having to do is shed that old skin. All right? Some new things are happening. And I'm thinking what I'm really picking up here is that some gifts are going to sharpen. You're going to be able to hone some gifts better and get to that higher thought. And yeah, King of Air, you're going to have to make sure you've set boundaries around. This is all about boundaries. This isn't about an old man or anything else. This is about you being in control of your mental faculties. And I'm talking about with your conscious and with communications. This is all going to happen. It's going to be, strength. Okay? And strength comes in so many forms. I love these cards. Some of these would make great tattoos, wouldn't they? All right? But the strength. So, I'm not picking up, Mauve, strength in really like holding your tongue, but strength in seeing and having faith, okay? To be able to move forward, all right? You will spot some things that are scary, but you have the ability and that power to be able to move forward into this next level. Does that make sense? Let me know, okay? Let me know. Because shooting these blind, a lot of times, man, I go home, my wife would say I'm exhausted because I don't know how well everything, all I can do is give the messages that were given to make sure what's going out, and then hopefully they all resonated. Let's find out what's happening here. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? Oh, everybody's saying hi. All right, Astral, I think I got you. Okay. We'll see what happens. See what's going on. You are welcome, Ari. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Banger, I'm glad you are here. Thank you for the reading. You are quite welcome. Everybody, do me a favor. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right? Make sure you ring the bell. Got a lot coming up. Wednesday night, we'll be back. We'll be live again with Laura Van Tyne from The Karmic Path And she's my exorcist buddy for those of y'all who haven't seen her yet. And we do a lot of great things. We have good times. And Spirit comes through a lot and gives us great messages. So make sure and find out what's going on. Good. Thank you. That's a lot of times that's what we need to do because I got so many people I'm trying to get through, so I appreciate it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Things are happening. Let's see what's going on here. Jamie's Cowboys. Does Veronica still visit KD, and is she wanting her to go to prelim? I have no clue. And Jamie, I just got done telling people I don't sneak and peek at other people, okay? You need to ask, all right? And that's the whole thing. This relationship, if you're already having these doubts, let me tell you something from an old man, okay? But I'm pretty good, all right? Got kids from 40 down to 30, all right? And they will tell you, I tell them this all the time, all right? You need to make sure, all right, that you're focusing on you, all right? This relationship, anytime you step into, and I have my master's in social work. I've done a lot of marriage counseling, couples counseling, things like that when I was in Florida. I want you to understand, and folks, this is something to come through with. If trust is an issue, if you're wondering if somebody's doing something behind your back, very few times do I see those relationships overcome it and move forward. I didn't say it wasn't possible, but we need to look inside at why am I worried about it? All right. Why do I want to saddle myself to somebody that may not have my full intention? So Jamie, that would be the thing that I would look for you is setting some boundaries, understanding that you are a prize. Okay. Don't let somebody take you here, wander there, spend time, because you could be absolutely missing a beautiful person because we're too worried about that situation. We are going to go, nope, went to the wrong deck. Here we go. All right. Strength. This sucks. This hurts, but this is part of learning. Okay. And 8 is always about movement. All right. Moving. Whether you're moving on, keep going with your life, let things work it out. But do not bank anything on somebody else unless you have been in my wife and I's relationship, other people's relationship that have been years and we know, and the other person knows what I'm thinking without me even saying anything, okay? You need to know that that person's got your back. And if you're already worried that this person doesn't have your back, might be time to move on. This might not be the relationship for you, okay? There is a relationship going on in this mess somewhere, all right? That's what I need you to know, all right? But we're going to take a look. The 5 of air, okay? 5 of swords, all right? You can win the battle and lose the war, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. An old Garth Brooks song, some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. That's this card, all right? Because we try so hard and we win what we think we need because we want it on a certain physical level and we think it's a love level, but it's not. And then when we get it, we realize, holy crap. People break up all the time. And what I want you to understand is we need to understand. This is very important as I'm talking to everybody, okay? Relationships. Why do we have so many relationships? Because we become so codependent that I need somebody else to make me happy, or a physical relationship so I can have physical pleasure or whatnot. And then hopefully that blows it. No, stop. Be happy with yourself. All right. Once you are happy with yourself, then things will start falling into place and you'll be able to do some great things. Jamie, I hope that helped you. All right. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear about it. All right. That sounds good. Thank you. You're welcome, Kelsey. Erica, hi, everyone. Glad you're here. Carrie, great to see you. Jennifer, you are welcome. You are so welcome. Sean G, what's happening? Okay, we're getting there. Good night. Have a good evening. Love you. Glad you were here. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for your reading. You are quite welcome. And let's see where I'm going. Sean G. Will I speak to S again? What are his feelings towards me? Again, we're getting to all these other things. I will ask if you are going to speak to him again. That involves you. I'm not going to inquire about their feelings, okay? But some of this is we need to learn how to communicate. How to communicate, all right? It's huge in relationships, and we're forgetting how to communicate. And some people will just answer these questions, and you don't learn how to communicate through them. So Sean G., will she speak to S again? No. Sorry, Sean. This thing is the spirit and the pendulum is saying no. You will not speak to S again. That what's happening here now, okay? Four of Earth. It's time for you to build your own. Let me just do it this way because it comes through a lot clearer. Okay? Four of Earth. Get your roots planted, all right? Something new is coming, all right? Be to yourself for a little while. That's what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting, all right? But things will grow from there, if that makes any sense, all right? That's what I have coming. Let me see what we got going here. All right. Looking at the... Erica, I have a question. Will I be good friends with my ex-girlfriend again or not? Do you want to be? Remember, it's tarot with an attitude for a reason. Do you want to be? Why are you not good friends with them now? And this is where I like to blend spirit and science and let some things come around. You can be right now. All right? If it's something you did, all you can do is apologize and then lay that weight on her and let her make the next move. If it's something she did, do you want her back? Are you willing to forgive her without an apology? These are the things you need to know. All right. So will I be good friends? And there's a good statement. Will I be good friends? And let's find out. Let's ask a question here real quick. All right. Will I be good friends with my ex-girlfriend again or not? It's possible. World, there's a big world out there. I think you're both going to move on. All right. What I'm seeing here, there doesn't have to be any hate, some enlightenment. You're just not, there are things, will y'all ever trust each other completely again? That's what I want you to know. All right. But you can move on without letting things, without being negative, without keeping that with you. The Queen of Air. You have to look at this logically and use wisdom. What do you need to do to repair this relationship? Should it be repaired? The Queen of Air is that nurturing. Use your brain. And that's, I don't mean that. It sounded cocky. I didn't mean that part cocky. Okay. But what is your heart? What is your brain telling you? Why are you missing this relationship? Well, I miss them. Let me tell you something. If it was an argument or something silly, okay, true friends forgive friends, and they come back. And they just agree to drop it. All right? That's the way it works. But what I'm seeing here is somebody has to look at this and say, are you coming at this with pure wisdom? What is your pure, when you sit down and take all the emotional stuff out of it, anger, love, any part of it, what does that wisdom tell you is the right thing to do? All right? That's what she's here to tell you. Four of Water, okay? Sit back, be patient, see what's going on, all right? The Four of Water is about being complacent. And don't get stuck waiting on somebody else to make a move. That's really what, Six of Earth, all right? If you need to reach out and give back, okay, do it for your own sanity, all right? But that's as far as it goes. And let it see what happens. That's all you can do. That's what I see, Eric. I hope that makes sense, okay? These are hard questions for people. And I could say yes, I could say no, but it all depends on the effort that you put into it, the trust you feel. And let me ask you this, is it worth the effort? That's the key thing. That is a massive thing. Okay? Let's see what's happening. All right. Hello, Erica. There we go. Hello, all. Everybody's coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have her new book. There we go. People saying thank you. Everybody saying hi. Okay. Does Veronica visit me still? All right. Does Veronica visit still her aunt? And do I need to go to prelim? All right. I'm going to ask if you need to go to prelim. I don't understand the other question. Are we talking about a spirit? Is that what I'm gathering? But I am going to ask if you need to go to prelim. That is a question I can understand. All right. Do I need to go? Does uncomfortably numb need to go to prelim? I'm being told, yes, you need to go to prelim. Whatever that is. I don't understand it and don't know it. Now, does Veronica visit her aunt? I'm not sure what all this means. Let me let this thing come. All right, Spirit, you know the nature of this question. And that I'm getting a yes to about the Veronica part. I don't know what it means. I feel like we're talking about a spirit here, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what's going on. Reach out to me, tarot with an attitude at Gmail. Okay, if you want to give me a little more specifics. I don't do a lot of free readings because people will just suck me dry. Okay, but I don't understand what you're doing, what we're coming from here, and I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. Are we there yet? No, yes, I think we're about there. All right. Wolf. Operation Stealth Howling. Glad you're there. Good. Wolf, a.k.a. Operation Stealth Howling. Wolf. Rob, I'm subscribed to your channel. I appreciate it. Wolf, did you have a question? I didn't know. I couldn't see if they have a question. Let me see. I'm scrolling back through. Wolf said hello. Got that. Don't see anything else. But I don't want to leave you because I got so far behind. If you have a question, I want to work with you and make sure we do that because I'm fixing to come to an end here, folks. All right? So I'm glad everybody, yes, Spirit. Okay. So the Spirit still does come see you. Okay. That is what I'm getting. The Spirit does visit. Now, what I need you to understand, that Spirit, you need to make sure, and I would love to work with that Spirit needs to return to God's source. All right. Every spirit needs to return to God's source so they can recharge and find out their new path. If they want to return as your spirit guide, they can then choose to do so. But it is not healthy for a spirit to remain here on this plane, okay? Y'all with me? Because they feel like they can't go. That means we're actually starting to haunt the dead. Laura and I talk about this quite a bit. And then it becomes unhealthy for them. Let them go. Let them return to source. Tell them to go to return to source. And then things will, from there, if they are still here, I am seeing they are visiting you or whatnot. But that's the best thing I could say right now. Wolf, a.k.a. what is my next big move? Let's find out, okay? I'm going to take a minute here, kind of get my head clear. All right. Wolf, what is your next big move? Okay. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. All right. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, Wolf, let's take a look. Wolf needs to know what his next big move is. Help me interpret this, Spirit. Help me understand what's going on. All right? So we have the Eight of Fire. So what we're talking about here is the Eight of Wands. And what I'm seeing here is there is definitely, it's funny you use the word move. We do have a move. Something is going to be happening. Something is going to be moving forward. Now, let me see. Now, whether it's you're on the move, okay, or things are moving about you, but movement is definitely in your picture. I've got here Page of Fire. Okay. A lot of fire here, Wolf. And that fire is telling me yes. And there's something you're supposed to be getting very passionate about and going for in your shadow card. We have the Page of Fire and the Eight of Fire. Eights I always see as movement and learning something new or teaching, bringing something out, but paying attention to the details. So in this movement, there is something that's going to happen. The Four of Earth is here. So I do see this to be some type of financial benefit. Something that's going to help you in this realm, in this earthly realm. All right. So be careful. Watch your money, watch your P's and Q's. A lot of times the Four of Earth will be somebody hoarding, and it's okay to hoard. Just don't hoard it too tight. Okay. You may need to spend a little money to make money. If that makes any sense, that's just what I got. Okay. But just be mindful and be careful of it. So, we have the Three of Earth. So, what is it you're creating? Is this a business? Is this something that's going on, an idea that you have? Because I see the Three of Earth, okay? Three of Pentacles. This is going to be working with other people. Something to do, having friends help things that are working and know what's going on and actually palling cooperative. There's going to be a large cooperative thing here, relying on other people to help you get this done. But the three is there about creating something really cool and bringing it out. Five of Water. Now then, here's what I want you to be careful of. All right. Don't get caught. I call this my grief card. All right. When you do something, don't get caught in the woulda, coulda, shouldas. All right. It's going to be very important. At times, it's going to feel like you failed or you lost, but there are still things to be grateful for and still things to help you move forward in this journey. Your guide, your spirits, things are going to help you find that direction. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you on this journey. The Messenger of Air, so again, up here in the head, communicate, know what you're doing. It's coming up with a plan, strategizing, and then moving forward. Now, make sure when you're doing this that you're moving into the future and you're not attacking from a place from the past. I hope that makes sense. That's what I got, okay? But it is about understanding you have a task to perform and getting that task done. The Hierophant. First time we've seen this card tonight. I want you to understand, these are using traditional methods. Look at your rituals, look at traditions, things that are, there's going to be some stuff that you want to do. I'm really feeling that there's some stuff you want to do that's kind of new and on the edge of things, but at the same point, keep the old ritual things close by. Follow your values. Make sure you're sticking close to those old traditional values. They will not let you down. We can use those as a base plate while we're building something new, if that makes any sense at all. We're going to go here. We have the Five of Fire. A lot of fives. So this to me is talking about conflict and different things, but fives are creative. So the Five of Fire is about getting caught up in drama. And I think that's funny that that's coming up here. Don't get caught up in somebody else's drama, okay? Take that breather. Look at what you've got. Pick your battles, the Chariot, and move forward. Once you do that and you get focused, you will have to stay focused. I do feel like something's trying to pull you off course. But then we have the Messenger of Fire. And so again, we have another knight here that is saying, everything with a plan, everything with structure, and everything to bring your dream and whatnot to fruition. You're going to have to make a move. In that 8 back here, there was an 8 somewhere, I forget. 8 of Fire we have here. like I said, the eights always talk to me about apprenticeship, knowing, learning. There might still be some things you need to learn, okay? Know what you're doing, come up with it, set a plan, stick to true values, and this is going to work. That's what I've got right now. I hope that makes sense, So we'll see what's going on. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good, 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 good. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Deborah, Jamie, Donna, great show tonight. Our Bangarang family is growing. Absolutely. Folks, I'm here every Monday night. I'm here every Wednesday night, 8:30. Okay, now this Wednesday night, I'll be here with Laura. Tomorrow, airing at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. I have a pre-recorded where some of your questions you can go in and re-ask them. And I've set it up where I've done 4 different cards with 4 different stones, okay? And you can ask your question, and it's about what you need to know from now till the end of the year. And you can pick your deck, pick your stone, do whatever, but then go down into the description, hit that more button, go down, and it'll say chapters, and go right to the reading that you want, okay? I'm so happy that worked. Well, thank you very much. Welcome, Bangarang. We believe what you put out, you get back. That's the whole thing. That's what we're doing. So, everybody, as always, you know what? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. In my links below, how to read tarot in a day. Tarot Simplified. It's out on Amazon. My wife has True Manifestation books. I keep being told I've got to do some classes. I need to make some classes and get them up. It's just finding the time because I want to do them right. One of the reasons it takes long to do my readings. I don't like rushing through things. So, but with all that being said, take what you want. Leave what you don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.